All right, guys. Well, welcome to TrainWorlds Facebook Live, and we have a special guest appearance, the CEO of MTH Trains, Mike Wolf, and Ken Bianco Sr. How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
Hey, Ken.
All right. So, Mike, what do you have special, brand new, biggest announcement at York for all the viewers out there?
Well, we got the GS4, the Holiday Express, and in the catalog you'll have a YouTube link where you can go look at the real one. Every year they put the Southern Pacific lines, they put the lights on the GS4, the actual GS4, and they also put them on the SP passenger cars, which you'll see that in the link. And so we've replicated that. We've put in these Christmas lights. You know, the people keep saying they want more lights, more action. The Gevos were so hot with the running board lights, and so we found these LEDs, started putting them on houses. They were gone at the beginning of last Christmas, and then the flat cars, and now we've done we also have the actual Canadian Pacific AC 4400, which is a real train running up in Canada, Montreal, that they put these lights on. It is also the Holiday Express, and this train they put lights on boxcars, and so we're doing those too. The cars and the engines are coming out the next couple weeks for the Canadian Pacific. In the new catalog, you'll notice in the double-door 50-foot boxcar, there's a new car for this set, which is prototypical. It's a green car, but it has a big stage door on it, and it has little hinges on it. You'll be able to lower the stage and put these little posts to hold the stage. And then this train goes from town to town, and they drop this stage door, and the people come out and sing the Christmas carols, and they use the boxcar to change their clothes and for that town, and then they go to the next town. Pack it all back up, put the stage door back up, so you'll be able to add that car to it. So we'll make the whole set prototypical, just like it is in Canada, so you can experience that if you can't get to Canada.
Yeah, Mike, I think that's important because a lot of people see the lights and they're like, that's cute, but that's not real. But these are actual real trains.
These are actual trains.
They made the GS4, they made the Canadian Pacific, these boxcars that you're talking about. Very cool, unique, and this has never been done before in O-scale with the lights, and they're bright.
Oh yeah!
Wow!
Yeah.
And the catalog doesn't do it justice. Once you see it in person, it's like pop! Wow! It's just very impressive.
There's a lot of work involved there. Each one of those LEDs, they're so small. They're micro LEDs, and we use a laser to solder the wires on. And you didn't need a jeweler's loupe to look at that to see the job there. But to string these things and put them up, the bridge, they were telling me, takes an hour and 45 minutes for each bridge just to string the lights over them.
Wow.
We got the red bridge you'll be seeing in a minute with the Christmas lights, and we have silver bridges with white lights. And so you can take the bridge, put it on your layout year-round. A lot of towns, even in New York, I see there's a bridge there with lights on it. They string lights on it. It looks great. Put the silver one on there, and at Christmas time, remove it. Put the red one on with the Christmas lights, and you can have that change up your layout and make it a Christmas theme.
Now let's go back to the GS4 because this is just an unbelievable piece. This is Premier, correct?
This is Premier. This has about 174 LEDs on it.
Wow. So do they lay these lights on?
Like I said, the strings are the wires,
right?
And they use a laser to solder the wires, and then they make them in a big roll, and then the manufacturers take them and put them on the train.
Wow.
And there's little brass hooks that hold the thing, little tiny hooks that hook them together. And this GS4 will come with a wooden display base. It's already electrically wired. 2 wires will come out.
Really?
You just have to hook it up, put it on your desk or on your mantle, and hook it up, and it's part of your Christmas display. And you can run it on the display base.
Now, you mentioned something in private before about how many you were going to build, and I'm not sure if you want to release the number, but it's not going to be many.
Now, there's only 150 of them, and they're being built now. I couldn't buy more if I wanted to right now. All the parts have been casted. They are actually painting and getting ready. All the lights have been delivered. So there's 150 of them. That's it in the Premier one. And if the premier one goes, which I believe it will, because the boxcars were already sold out of, they came in, people saw them. The engines are coming in a couple of weeks. I believe the same thing's going to happen to those, and so then we'll do it in Rail King the following year.
Very nice. So
did we order enough, Ken?
I hope so. It was just announced here, so we'll definitely take a lion's share of the portion. But make sure you go to our website, TrainWorld.com. I believe it's already listed on our website. I'm not sure of the number offhand, but we just put it up there.
I'll give you Kenny Jr.'s cell phone number.
Yeah.
Give him a call right now.
That's it. We're taking pre-orders, but it should be listed on the website. We're taking pre-orders. Only 150 made. In steam engines, that is not a lot to be made in O scale. So very limited quantity. This is going to be a very hot item.
It's the only GS4 that comes with a wooden base, and I have a special box because it's got to be packed. And the reason for the wooden base, it's got to be packed so nothing touches these lights. You buy one of these, you don't want to grab it by the lights because, as I said, the wires are like hairs, and they're soldered with a laser, and that you can break them off easily if you pick it up by the lights. So you'll learn. You pick this engine up wherever the lights are not.
So you read the instructions first.
There's a big warning sticker on every one of these. Men don't read instruction manuals. I've never read one, so I understand where you guys are coming from. But there's a big label on the wrapping that says, "You please don't touch the lights."
Okay.
All right.
That sounds good.
Just like in your childhood, not supposed to grab the lights on the tree.
Also, just so you know, MTH makes a lot of catalogs each year. They make the ready-to-run catalog, which has all this Christmas stuff in it, which is fabulous. All the buildings, bridges with these LED lights. And then they come out with a 2018 Volume 1.
And 2018 Volume 2. And they're both always April and October for this show.
Okay, and you could also go on TrainWorld.com and you can digitally flip through the pages on our website and also your website.
That's correct. And we just came out with a new HO book. This is brand new.
Yeah, I just noticed it myself here.
Right. So we got the cab forward. We got those in stock. We actually built something before we advertised it.
Okay.
So we built the cab forwards, and one of them, the not the black one, the
red one.
It's gone already.
Red and silver.
We also got the Gevos back in there. The guys who like the lights. We also have a Christmas Gevo with the flashing lights on it.
Very good.
And a Halloween Gevo. So we're bringing that to the HO guys also.
Yeah, if you flip back there, the
steam or diesel?
Diesel. Here, this ES44, this was a sellout the first time around with the charging lights in HO. It was never done before. We couldn't buy enough. This is now, they're giving you another opportunity to get one in your hands, so don't miss out the second time. But they're also doing an HO, something really special and unique and different as well. That's the First Responders GP38-2. We're taking pre-orders on that.
And there's the Christmas and the Halloween.
So
they have flashing charging lights.
Okay.
Flashing charging lights. On this
orange
Christmas.
ones for the Halloween, and the red ones and for the Christmas one.
Okay. These we're taking orders on now, Ken?
We're taking orders online right now.
Okay, because it was a sellout, this stuff in the O-gauge version.
That's correct. All the Halloween are gone, which is a good thing because Halloween's almost here.
Yeah.
And this is the first time in HO for these two type engines.
That's correct.
Do you plan on doing any HO with these type of lights like that?
It's possible, but an HO with this, the lights are actually a little big, for the scale of the HO.
Okay.
These are pretty much for a light bulb. They're a little big for O, but I don't think you're going to get the LEDs much smaller. But we'll take a look at. We've talked about it, but the distance between to keep the color of the LED, you can't put the LEDs too close together because the colors are formed by the voltage, and so it actually changes the color if you put them too close together.
Also, I noticed
Of course, Thomas, you can order from TrainWorld.
Yep. Also, they're making HO subway trains. You're the only one making HO subway trains.
We got the new R21s. These are new tool. The windows are different in the front. So yeah, and we also have a work train. We made the R17 last time, and
You got it, Chris. You're welcome.
there you go. You got the work train.
Okay. Yep.
So
So it's a whole
right, and they have
subway
northbound
system, yeah.
northbound stops, southbound stops. You can program them. You can make it express, or you can make it what do you call those here in New York? The express or the ones that stop all the time. And it has the actual stop, the locals. The local, yeah, you change the light in front and make it a local. And so you can do that in DCC or you can do it in DCS. And all these HO engines run with DCC or DCS. Or you can use DCS and use your app.
Okay, very good.
So let's kick it over to a couple more O-Gauge. I see you got the first responders.
Yeah, all the starter sets, these are for starter sets. All the starter sets this year will have the Wi-Fi box in them.
Wow.
So you'll be able to walk into your train store, walk into TrainWorlds, and with your app and run a starter set. You can with your phone,
amazing.
And then you can't not leave the store without that set because you got the color remote control in your hand now.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, you haven't been to our store maybe since last show, maybe since last year, but we do have the MTH Wi-Fi app on an iPad so the customers can come in and play. And I tell you, kids 3, 5, 6 years old, they're running trains on these iPads. It's amazing, Mike.
Well, get it on your phone. I want it on their phone. It's great on your iPad to play in your store, but when they come into you guys out there right now, go to your either Android, if you have an Android phone or an Apple phone, go to the App Store or the Play Store for the either one, and MTH DCS. Download the app. You can get to the catalogs, you can get to the videos. Download the apps. Right now, I'm challenging. There is, in the last 13 weeks, there's 5 times more people downloaded our app in China than downloaded in the U.S. You guys,
wow. We can't let that happen.
They're into that technology. They love those kinds of things. So, but get out there. When you run the train with your phone or your iPad, you're never going to want to run a train any other way. And you can get the Wi-Fi boxes right now through TrainWorlds.
Yep. I want you to know I downloaded them. All right. Even I can
I didn't know he had it.
Even I can do it.
He still has a flip phone. But actually, this gentleman, David, has a good request, and I think he is right, spot on. You should make an AC9 and HO scale. That would be off the hook, Mike. So
all right.
We'll take it. G scale -8 available soon.
Yes.
Yes. Mike says yes.
Yes.
So yes, we got the first responders honoring the veterans, Canadian Pacific we talked about. Now let's go to some more Christmas lights. You mentioned the bridge before, boxcars.
Ken, before you do that, let's look at this Milwaukee Road stuff. Beautiful color schemes on this stuff. It just stands out among everything else. He's got a couple of different ones that he made here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I think we're going to see a lot more of this colorful stuff.
Oh, absolutely. This next catalog, you're going to see a lot of color in this next catalog.
The one that's just coming out?
The one that's just coming out, the one we're waiting for. Yeah.
All right, all right.
All right. So a lot of Christmas stuff. Time, Christmas is only, 2-3 months away. It's coming close. So it's better to order now and get it in time for the holidays.
Or get it at all, because this stuff is really moving.
Yeah, Christmas stuff kind of goes in and goes out quick because it's a very seasonal
Check
thing.
out the new graphics. These are now, we got the printer, laser printer, that's printing this stuff off the photo, so you're going to see a lot more of this kind of.
Yeah, it's very crisp. Looks like a photograph.
Yeah, you basically
nice.
put a photo on the side of the car.
Yep.
Very nice. And that Christmas shop is pretty cool. I know we're getting a lot of requests right in.
All right, we got our Halloween. You check out you got the pumpkin with the lights. This car has been really popular.
That also blinks, correct?
Oh, that one doesn't blink.
No?
No, the regular railroad one blinks. I told Rich it should blink.
Oh,
Or he said he thought it looked better. So if you want it to blink, blame Rich.
Very nice operating layout on display if you've never been to York.
And then we have more Christmas items, and we have these will look perfect with your. If anybody out there has a Lino Polar Express, it fits right in color-wise. You got the fire car with the snowmaker, the box car with the flashing lights.
Oh, very cool.
And also the Christmas tree car that has the same color. So anybody has that Polar Express out there, perfect match.
Very nice. I know you guys are making a lot of requests, asking about certain items, and unfortunately, we don't have all the time in the world because they're going to open up the shop today. But we'll briefly talk a little more. Got
Here's your
some
G-gauge -8, and you got the S-gauge. The new F3s have been very popular.
And Mike, any update on the scale track curves and switches?
They should be on a container coming here in the next month or two. I know that because I saw them building them when I was just over there a month ago.
Great, great.
And there's some more steam with color than the
Right. You see, things like this, just really, and that's a real engine.
Oh, the wall bonds? Yep, very nice. A lot of American stuff now.
Absolutely.
You know,
Well, you see in the new catalog, we got flat cars with Sherman tanks, and we have ambulance, Dodge ambulance, World War II vehicles on flat cars.
Oh,
So
very
it's
good. Very good.
I'm
Good.
heading over to. I worked out a deal with Solito. They're an old die-cast company, quality stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going over to France at the end of the month to do a train show and visit with them and find out a lot more stuff we can, military stuff that we can put up on flat cars.
All right.
Beautiful stuff.
Well,
Beautiful
Mike,
stuff.
we just want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here with us, and we appreciate everything you do for this hobby. Sorry we couldn't answer all your questions, but I promise I will have Mike back in the store, and I will sit him down for 2 hours just answering straight product questions. So thank you guys so much. We'll talk soon and keep up to date with you guys, and we're taking pre-orders on Mike's new catalog shortly. Once we get back from the show, we'll send out some emails, so make sure you sign up for our emails and check our website. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Take care.